Hiya, how are you? Growing up, one of the things that was constantly being drummed into my head was the fact that, hey, you're coming from this small, poor background, so there are some things you don't have to do them. There are some things you don't even have to think about doing them because you just look at your mother, just look at your father, Onibi. So do this every day, just hold yourself. When they are doing some things, don't do it, to the extent that every day you had relatives drumming this into your head that, oh, you can't do that, you can't do that, you can't do this. So I grew up thinking that there are some things meant for a specific group of people and I didn't deserve them. So if it had to do with good things, no, I didn't deserve them. You know, socialization has a way of changing or letting us have this particular mindset, you can have this small mindset simply by virtue of where you are coming from or what you were taught when you were a child. And that was the situation I found myself in. But one day I told myself, hey, what if I just didn't want to exist and be there for somebody to come and marry me and make me his wife and I'll be there bearing children and just be there? What if I wanted more from this life? What if I wanted to do more? And it was at that point when I realized that, hey, there is something that God has placed in me that I can't afford to go through this life tiptoeing my way through. So I told myself that I would do better and I would do more. Yes, my father didn't own so many things. My mother didn't own so many things. Hey, there are some things at this my age I am now getting to know of because in my childhood I didn't get the opportunity to know about them. But hey, I don't care about that. The most important thing is that now I have gotten the realization, or I know within myself that I was made to do more. I don't know where you are coming from. I don't know what your family background is saying. I don't know what is limiting you. But I want to tell you that you can do more. You can dream big. You can dream big and you can do better than your ancestors. That your ancestors didn't go to school or didn't go to the university doesn't mean you should also not go to the university. That they didn't have a wedding doesn't mean that you also not have a wedding. That your parents did not live past a certain age doesn't mean that you will also not live past a certain age. Don't let the limitations from your background prevent you from becoming the person that God has made you. The potential that you have in you, don't let it be stifled by the challenges that you are seeing all around you. Don't let society push you into thinking that, hey, you have to tiptoe your way through life. You are small. Make yourself small so that, Anya, you will get this, you get that, you get that. No. Christ didn't go through all that hurt and pain for you to cower and push yourself into that corner, thinking that you can't do better than what you're doing now. You were not born to be a mediocre person. You were not born to beg for scraps. You were not born to just be there so that people can hand things over to you. Listen, you are made for more. I don't know what is challenging you, but don't let those challenges push you down. Rise above the challenge. Rise above the pain. You can do better than you are doing, my sister. You can do it better than you are doing, my brother. What are you doing? Get up. Carry yourself that like the daughter and son of a king that you are and do better than what you are doing now. You see, sometimes we allow situations to overwhelm us, get us into thinking that we can't do this, we can't do that. Oh, my mother didn't do this, my father didn't do that. Hey, listen, my father, he didn't even own a bicycle. He has 6 of us. He was a watchman. We didn't have even much to eat. But throughout his life, that man told himself that even though he was a watchman, he was going to use his watchman salary to take care of us, all 6 of us, and even our cousins. And today, I look back at what my father did, and I said, that man, he had a vision, even though he didn't have much. He educated all 6 of us from his watchman salary. So what is preventing you? Why are we letting the challenges of life prevent us from doing better than we were made to be? Don't let your limitations limit you. Don't let your challenges limit you. You are made for more. Yes, you are coming from a difficult background. Your mother didn't have this, your father didn't have this. But hey, don't let it define you. Few years ago, if you asked me whether I'll be living where I am now, or whether I'll be having the children I have now, or the family, or even have traveled abroad before, I'll say no. Because I didn't see myself there one bit. But one day, I got that realization and I said, hey, I was made for more. And today, I'm telling you, you are also made for more. Don't tiptoe your way through life. Do life big. Christ didn't go through the challenges for you to just be there and be mediocre. No. Do life big. Period.